This place was very rebellious.
Now, whether or not you've heard of this discovery before, I want you to think about the fact that nobody talks about this. Why is this information so suppressed? Something that Lotan said that resonates with me is there was nobody there. There was not even a tourist attraction or anything. Dude, if the LGBT community knew, if this was widespread information, and if everybody knew that Sodom and Gomorrah was real and God actually wiped out the city, why do archaeologists not look into this? What are they looking at? If they're not looking at this, where it's directly in your face, what are they actually spending their time on? Lotan said there's nobody there. Dude, this thing has been discovered since 1990. That's 31 years ago. Come on. There's no archaeologists in Sodom and Gomorrah with all this video evidence after 31 years. That's the world we live in. The truth is suppressed.
Everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in God.
So, the world won't share it. The Christians won't share it because when they point it back to Ron Wyatt, it was like, oh, Seventh-day Adventists will get everybody entangled into this false doctrine of Seventh-day Adventism. So the Christians don't share it, the world doesn't share it, and it just sits there. If you're interested in watching any of those videos that I just gave you a sample of in full length, I'll put the links in the video description of this video. Feel free to research those and watch those on your own time. They're all really, really good. Some of those documentaries are very informative. And keep in mind, as you watch all of these, that none of these documentaries would even exist if God did not use this one man to bring them to light. As you can see, I mean, that's just not a natural coral formation. There shouldn't be any coral at all in this area, because there's nothing for it to grow on. But if there was a bunch of chariots down there rotting away, coral would definitely be growing on them. So, as you can see, I mean, that's clearly a chariot wheel. This is pretty clearly a chariot wheel. On the right side is giving you like an illustration, but I mean, you can even without the illustration, you can see. I mean, it just gets more and more obvious. Like, what is that coral doing? That's obviously something sticking out, like an axle. That's just not normal. I mean, come on. Like, what do you think that is? There's also a gold one found. And, I mean, if you don't think that's a chariot wheel, I don't know what to tell you. That's a chariot wheel.
The premier find here at the crossing site is this gold veneer that was left behind from a four-spoke chariot wheel. The Bible tells us there were 600 choice chariots used in the chase of the children of Israel. This artifact was left behind at a depth of 200 feet. Since specialized equipment would be necessary to raise it to the surface, today it is still in the location where it was found.
Because when Dad first did the cameras, I don't think we even had the scuba gear yet, did we? I think we were just
our first trip we didn't really find it, except we found the spot where we thought that it was.
But when we actually did go scuba diving, Dad bought 2 little underwater Kodak cameras, and that's what the underwater pictures were taken with. I took a picture of 3 different wheels. The golden chariot wheel picture got drowned in one of the cameras, and the other camera had a bunch of chariot wheels but not the gold one.
Me and Ronnie went down and touched.
We touched the gold chariot wheel.
How deep was that?
Somewhere around 180 feet.
Yeah, it was
right around there.
Like Ronnie said earlier, we were swimming about 35 feet where you can stay all day, whatever, 32 feet. So we were up there swimming around.